in a series that feels destined to go 3 maps. It's a strong one for GamerLegion. They're going to come running out long, and the latest edition of Brolin is dropped immediately.
Backstab looking to come in, but one thing we've been crediting Snacks for throughout this entire event is his read of the game and his ability to outposition his opponents, and this round is such a good example of that. He's got this one on a silver platter. Great knowledge as to what seeing 5 players on the long side is going to do to the opposition setup. 5-on-3 secured for GamerLegion.
Yeah, not even 5 months in this team for Snacks, but we really have been enamored by not just his individual performance, but his leading as well. Some great T-side rounds.
Flashed in for a peek. They try to swing and thin out the herd. MOUZ all amassed over towards CT. Snacks yet to make contact from out behind the pillar. Now plays his hand with those dual Berettas. He charges them down, and so it's a big opener.
Oh, Volt doesn't know it, but they're running his way. He might hit the steps now. Pitter-patter of pistols coming around the corner. He's got to just take as many as he can, but one by one, delivering 2 kills and trying to stand still. torsi hits him. Couldn't hit high heights in big games, but then we had the biggest roster change for MOUZ post-major. Oh, nice.
Smoke blowing open. Lovely way to set him up on the aggression. He hears them jumping and he calls for that nade.
Ooh, I think he saw one. If he saw him, it was the bomb, and Snacks gets dropped on the approach.
Yeah, another kill for Brolin in the round, and here's the backstab from Exertion. Going to deal with Kios. Bomb plant coming in. Isaac's going to plug in those numbers, but in a 2v5 now, wow. 1v5. Isaac just about trying to do some damage, and MOUZ won't let him do that.
If there's ever a time to break the curse, it would be now. Oh, not able to escape this time. They flash through the smoke. They get that trade. torsi aggresses on lock. It's a hyper fast round for GamerLegion coming up connector, and any re-aggression will be punished, you hope.
Oh yeah, lovely from Kios. Deals with one of these players down at B, and at this point GamerLegion, they've got a bounty, a treasure trove of info to play with. Isaac is making moves because of it.
Isaac will be set up to win the round, but the bomb denied by Impact. Great position.
Gonna have nades raining down upon him. One more from the heavens should seal his fate. And yeah, beautiful util there from the MOUZ squad. That's what he says, mate. Oh, flash through. Hang on a second. Impact only good for 1. Looks to reel this round back in for MOUZ.
Yeah.
Rolling falls. Convincing kill out of Snacks to try soften up this B side, but there is Exertion getting activated and snuffing out this take. Acor has timing on this player out through con, but armed with the scout, not the weapon of choice, and they're looking his way on the reload. Things go from bad to worse here as Isaac is dealt with.
As the snipers clash, torsi has certainly a better weapon and the better shot. He's going to find that round for MOUZ. Lock it in. 3K from Xertion on the short side.
Yeah, one thing I want to keep an eye on is Acor, right? He's not been immune to slow starts in a series and then often looks to build in a little bit later. But if he's put on the back foot too heavily and you don't get to really see that AWP come out, that could be a problem for GamerLegion.
Synergy for MOUZ is at an all-time high right now. The way they're flashing these plays and, you know, breaking the smokes together, taking this mid-control. It feels like GamerLegion can't even get comfortable in, you know, relatively safe map control. A blind shot. They don't hurry up and chase down torsi. Shui kills them both. And that's exactly what happens. 4 rounds for MOUZ now. They're starting to run away with things. We've got a rebuy for GamerLegion. Holds anymore. You've got to be mobile. You've got to be active. And Shui is the embodiment of that. Finding
his Exertion and Brolin grouping over in the toilets, looking to creep out mid, and that's the bomb getting away from GamerLegion. No chance at a trade here, not yet anyhow. Snacks is in a good position to do it, but missed on the spray and immediately pays the price. Brolin overwhelms him. Exertion, the bait and switch between these two. Only Brolin actually spotted in the toilets, and that works wonders for MOUZ, who take their 5th in a row. Quite the streak already under their belts.
GamerLegion, they've made it into short, battered and bruised by the utility. They're going to pop.
In they come. Shui secures that opener on the first pistol in, and Snacks will get collapsed upon out through Monster. Kill out of Acor is nice, but it's not going to open up the door into this B site. torsi's already dropped on him with the AWP, keeping the attention homed in on him with a couple of spams off from the AK.
Oof.
Takes one at the dome, but that's where the AWP is there to bail him out, and so it's a lovely little kind of bait and switch setup between the two of them. Try to reel them in with the promise of a kill to Exertion, and you send them packing on that AWP, so the fast B is repelled by MOUZ.
6-2, GamerLegion forcing to smoke the molly, making their presence clear in middle. We have that head-to-head, and it's coming up for A-Core. Volt even found Brolin in middle as well, but they should be ready for a third. There's always been 3 starting mid for MOUZ.
Here's another example of these nice mid-round moves from MOUZ, right? There's this immediate grouping up towards mid. They want to try and stake their claim here and now to this mid control, and they do it. They battle back for the 3-on-3. Shui's even ready for the wraparound long. Snacks will get the drop on him, but there's another man here ready to take it home as they chase down the bomb out in mid. It is all left to Kioz.
And they've now got the information.
Heard that one extra step out of Kioz, and that is one step too far as he's looking to get locked out. Both players there. He'll even see that in the death cam as the ultimate middle finger. MOUZ really were just one step ahead.
Back-to-back 3Ks for Xertion. That's a 3-on-5 into a 2v4, and MOUZ win both disadvantages.
I mean, if you win the pistol, stick the landing on the conversion, and then that's it on your half. That is just a gut-wrenching feeling all across the board.
Look at him go. Shui has not cared and not waited in any of these rounds yet.
Could get punished for this. There's a second player in at the barrels to try and swing and deal with him. They do have him boxed in right now, and so they're able to overrun Shui at least.
The Impact might even see these flashes coming, and even if he doesn't, Xertion has been the madman on the B site. That's all the util, really. That's the bomb, and that's any hope of GamerLegion winning this round.
Yeah, try to flash themselves out, but Yimpat doesn't let them in, and now there's the resmoke for insult to injury. You've got no choice but to go through this, and when they do, MOUZ are ready to receive. It is a clean shutdown from the MOUZ squad. You know, MOUZ won't hold steady for long. They will look to make moves here, and Shui's trying to make one right now, but caught on an awkward timing. He's pincered between Kioz and Snacks. GamerLegion is still too strong over here on A. So if Volt & Co are going to try and sell this as a fake, they have to get away with something, you feel like. With that kill not coming through, that's going to leave Snacks up here alone. He's lobbing in util, but this B play's got to begin in like the next few seconds, or else there won't be time, and MOUZ don't buy it. They don't buy this exec. They keep 3 strong down on B. Hell of a read, and hell of a play out of Exertion, who continues this strong showing on the rifle. 2 kills from him, and cleanly done. He even goes out for more, and this B play is cut down. MOUZ never take the bait. They call Snacks' bluff for that spot in the spot egg. And he's showing them up.
Showing no mercy. Another aggressive round for Shui. This time it is punished. We have a classic GamerLegion pace into the B bomb site. The smokes are down. They go right through, but they still miss. They still whiff. So does everyone. Xertion finally looks mortal in the pit, and the spam comes through for A-Core. Finally, something to sit on if you're GamerLegion, but don't count MOUZ out of a disadvantageous round. A 2-on-4.
I mean, the freedom in this scoreline, the freedom of having this much money is you can attempt rounds like this. Snacks with the backstab gets that one for free. Torshi's not ready for it, and that leaves just Brolin to get swung on. 3 rounds is all GamerLegion managed. They get the last in the half. Other than that, it's MOUZ all damn day, with Exertion storming the board.
We do have GamerLegion making a hefty stack on this top site. They've read it well, but that's information for Xertion. He sees 3 players in A, and they'll dart back down to Brolin at B.
The fact they've already dealt out 2 dinks as well is wild. You really softened up GamerLegion. They do lose Brolin on his attempt to fast play out through B. Torshi still floating around in the toilets, is deleted. Snacks in with the backstab, but a little too quick, and Xertion a little too ready. Looking to try reel them in a little bit from his long push. Exertion, stellar performance thus far, and with him still in this, there might be a chance for the MOUZ squad in spite of this stack. One more man in at the truck. Exertion looks aware, but eventually this bomb's going to go down, and he'll get caught from bank. The plant is denied, and so GamerLegion at least lock in a pistol, and no bonus money for MOUZ to play with.
But it's still an early rotation. A-Core's taken middle, they come running, and Kioz gunning, making his score just that little bit prettier. GamerLegion do it with ease, up to 5.
Solo B point man in Brolin, at least keeping a lot of pressure on. If he can find Isaac here, that is a blinder. He's done all he had to do in this round as Brolin.
And they will. Initially moving up to A, but pop through the smoke. The timing's thrown astray for GamerLegion. They don't know what to think. They don't know where to look. Blinded is Kios. There's a good grenade in response, but still MOUZ have pulled a...
Set up with that flash for the second kill out through Monster. And now they've just got to hold on in the post plant. And with that kill, you've locked it in. You've run away with it.
What a call for Shui to put that in your first gun round. Definitely a good vibe in this team. That's always been something we've said about MOUZ. Whoa,
Brolin. Brolin's a little too switched on. Damage to Shui, but concealed in the smoke. A dink done back the other way. Wrestling with the AK. It's so awkward. Volt, luckily enough, gets out with that one. It shouldn't have been as challenging as it was. And so now the rest of MOUZ look to other players to take some space, and luckily enough, torshi just can't afford to be careless on this rotate in. They haven't had Monster for a while, but they do hold down short, and as both these players go walking in, the timing just awry, and so Yimpat is not considering it. Torshi's on for a backstab. Now you know there's two. Gonna deal with Snacks, takes that one kill while he's got it. That pulls Isaac back down towards the B side, but he's got his work cut out for him. Second man on his way in, out through short. Isaac down in water, swinging out, deals with exertion. Can he find Torshi? Oh God, the bomb pull. That was an accident. Torshi.
Exertion right behind, and Volt playing on the wood, waiting. Well, that's why you give him the deagle, I guess.
Wow, it's not the AK, it's not the Galils, it's Exertion's Deagle to do it, to secure that opening. Snacks is cleared out long.
Oh, wait.
Now he's going to go down Con, he's got the backstab. He's got the backstab on Acor, who's just homed in, tunnel visioned over at short. Oh, that one's free. And Exertion gets away with it on the Deag. A second kill in this round. That pulls GamerLegion really thin. They're really stringy right now. And considering that Snacks has taken all this info over towards long, Exertion selling the fake up through short, but now they spot the bomb. Isaac has made it all become clear to GamerLegion. They've got to start scrambling down and lower, but Isaac holds the line. 15 seconds, and Isaac just keeps taking heads off. He's done this one solo, and Torshi has no room to play.
Oh, the jump again. That's disastrous, but he at least gets info. They know what's happening, and they've dropped the rifle at the front of the pack.
You can never discount them. And while Exertion is still in the round, Isaac, another multi-kill over towards Monster, and that will seal the fate of this one. The gap is rapidly closing. MOUZ once thought like they were running away with this game. Since getting onto the T side, they've managed one round so far. Willing to battle back with new players stepping into those shoes.
Certainly feels like a team that's more than the sum of its parts. Snacks down in connector, trapped by a Molotov, wins his fight. He's going to get flashed back in. That flash misses the mark completely, but it doesn't matter when Volt comes swinging for the trade. Nice assistance for GamerLegion, and they even bail Volt out. And they are too. Flash comes through.
And he's ready to go, has support here. Him and Isaac make quick work of it. It's only Exertion left standing, and not for long. Barrel, that's a long gun. He can see the barrel, but he's not. There we are, there we are, there we are. Oh, baited in! And the AWP will find him. Now flicking back onto the toilet. Finally, we're getting that Acor round. 2 kills from the AWP. Volt spotted over at long, but still makes quick work of that first and second player in. It's now only Shui. 1v3. Bomb at his feet, but a man out at the truck. That tap bait Snacks into the peak, and he will deal with them.
That's a lot of pressure on a player like Yimpat, who's been fairly neutered in this map. Brolin, once again being the hero, opening up into Monster. He finds Isaac, huge scalp, looks for a boost. Acor, talk about risk, over the top. He'll take a wall bang. Got abandoned now. Everyone is here for GamerLegion, and for good reason, because MOUZ are coming.
Oh, Volt and Kios battle back. MOUZ one step ahead, instantly pulled back off A and went to reinforce this B site. They knew what the reaction would be, and so Kios is there early. Only one kill from the man. It's left to Volt. Volt drops in. Flash goes out, and there's the swing. Brolin drives it home, and not just the opener down towards B, but the closer there as well. And so once more, it takes Brolin finding success on his B lurks.
Like this.
Boost up in the mid-round, gonna try and catch a player moving out through short, but no, one step ahead. It's Brolin again, who over these last few rounds has just come into his own, takes the head off of Snacks. Snacks has told them, do not move, do not buy it. They are coming B. They are going in to the stack. Made quick work of initially, but a missed shot out of the AWP, and that might be a disaster. Isaac has been a hero down on the B site. He's got to do it again, and he denies that plant, robbing the round for MOUZ. It's GamerLegion tying this up on the back of a stalwart call to stack that B site in spite of the util reigning over A.
Needs this kill, or MOUZ are in big trouble. He won't find it, and now MOUZ have to explode into their death.
3 players out through the long side, 3 players into the triple hold. Cut down as they try to move through. Not getting this one for free. A couple of choice kills from Brolin and Exertion as they reply back the other way, but very wounded. MOUZ are hurting, and Exertion on this fade will get tested. 1 kill goes their way. No HP for the remaining man. Brolin just gets out of the firing line, and it falls to Isaac versus Brolin. They normally clash on B, but this one's decided up on the top site, and it's Isaac to lock it in.
Got a shotgun for Snacks, throwing whatever at the wall, seeing what sticks. Down in dark. Flash to middle, Volt prime, Volt ready, and Volt spraying 2 headshots. This shotgun is about to ruin the young Finn's day, but Yimpat turns around quick. 3 on 3, don't write this one off. Overtime is still on the tip of our tongues.
Brolin sneaking through this smoke. Will it be the kill that opens up the B site, or will it give away that advantage? It's the latter. There's no bone in your body that's ready for Kioz to also be with Isaac here, playing this buddy system over towards short. It's got to be Impact. He's got to nail these players as they cross in. He finds the first 1 HP on Exertion. Nade sails past him v Isaac again, and this time 1 HP is enough for MOUZ. Exertion locks in that clutch.
There were reasons to believe, and for MOUZ, they want to get back in the limelight with a new replacement to the young veteran of Frozen. They want to prove they can keep this up, and Shui puts his team on his back and chases them through Monster. There's no one here. Nade from afar. Brolin knows he has room, and he takes another headshot. Snacks, the final man in this B site, puts up a stand, but he needs more than one.
And the aim of the game, buy some time for these rotates, try to set up the rest of GamerLegion. Damage done to A-Core in the back line, and they chase that kill down. Suddenly, Snacks buying time is not enough. He's got to offer up a multi-kill here. A legend in Polish Counter-Strike, a legend in Katowice. But he will get shut down, accomplishing nothing on this B hold.
Many rounds that Brolin's found these B entries. This time he's passive again, but the flash is perfect as they go through the broken smoke with a kill.
And that's a big problem if you're MOUZ. Not drawing enough util out of the GamerLegion squad. A dry swing there, now double molly out in a Monster, and that slows this even more. Maybe a bit of an overextension from Kioz. That could give MOUZ the way in. As Exertion crosses, he is mopped up, dealt with cleanly, and Torshi finished then as well. It's a stellar return to form from GamerLegion.
Dominant position. He's going to use it well.
Has he been made aware about this? Will he check it? Exertion will. Runs down through the back. Very smart. You could see the cogs whirring as he pieced that one together. And now Shui tries to slam the hammer down, but A-Core back of the site. Oh, just dancing around this truck. Eventually overran. Time is of the essence. Time is a problem, and crept through that smoke. Torshi isn't able to protect the bomb plant, and now he's left in this clutch. 1v2 as he tries to run down the truck player. There just isn't time. Isaac wins this one by hiding, and so the lead is pulled up in favor of GamerLegion. A stellar hold from A-Core on that AWP. Yeah, just a treasure trove of information for Brolin. And he's in a power position at mid to free up more players to move down to this B site hold. Exertion and Yimi make quick work of the Monster component, but still a chance to explode up through the short side. It's the return from Exertion, swaps out onto the AK and sends them packing. That B play repelled. GamerLegion really feeling like B is their way in. There's no presence in middle. MOUZ are running the exact same setup again over at long on A. It worked out for them last round, and it looks like it's going to be a damn near.
And he might have more in store.
Yeah, I mean, the longer he doesn't play, the better, and he knows that. This is very smart. He is just waiting.
He might miss this completely. They haven't made any steps. There it is. The perfect kill. The AWPer out. They will reroute long. Torshi might die for this. I don't think he has. Oh, Brolin checks it. No way. And the AWP turns back in time. This is 15 rounds for MOUZ. He's just playing with his food. Brolin, one more bite. Oh, and he's got it. 5 alive, 15 on the board, and MOUZ look to steal away GamerLegion's pick in the first overtime. He's almost a map closer to making that happen. can't run.
Oh, is he going to try drop Snax?
No.
That's crazy. Snax, this is crazy. This is crazy. And that's the bomb now dropped in bottom con with exertion. The guy 35 kills deep. The trade comes in at least.
Stacked.
Shui has continued this great CT side calling, this great read on the game. 3 in the right place at the right time as GamerLegion move in.
Roland, great position and great results as always for this guy. He's been a monster here in Katowice and he's looking to keep it up and close the map. GamerLegion forced out down to Ancient as the second map will have to be used, have to be come back. Can another run begin in the green jungle? Xertion does begin in cave.
Oh, this is all going to come down to Snax and his dual Berettas, and he's so blind. 1 kill from him, but that's the end of the line. And so bomb now planted. MOUZ even teeing up long flashes. They're hungry for space. They just want more. An exertion. What a way to open up. And loving the limelight. Brolin, ooh, there's a lot of them coming down the ramp. Only these USPs though. And with support from Shui.
They're going to go hunting as well. Ooh. Cheeky angle for Snax, but everyone else removed. 2-0.
Into Donut, does have a man alongside him. It's him and Isaac.
Shui's coming through on this lurk as well. Check him out in middle. He's about to cause a problem, cause commotion at the back of the Donut. Volt jammed in, does get a kill. There's a second lurk in mid, but Brolin dies to the red swing, and now they're in trouble. Torshi needed to live after that kill, but he simply couldn't afford to. Volt, same story. Tucked back, deals with his kill very well, leaving Jimpat in a clutch.
He was trying to hold it, his teammate watching on. It's a little awkward, and the defuse just comes in time. Right before Yimpat can make it through that.
Puts Yimpat in such an uncomfortable position there. He had to run through. And I'm sure he could feel the stick was coming with no kit, but little he can do. Same story for Isaac. Gets absolutely blown out of the server as they break the smoke.
When you lose mid, you lose the red room this quickly, this decisively. That causes massive...
no!
How did he get them both?
What a transfer.
They're double swinging him. That looked crazy.
Shui was spraying the wrong position in fairness, but even so, for Acor to get both kills with the of all guns.
That molly could be death for Acor, and it is.
What can you do?
It tags him as it goes in, and from bad to worse there. Snax is here faster than they are prepared for. Volt making a bit of noise. Back in Jag, needs to clear this close angle, and he won't.
Even easier than default does, so let's see if MOUZ use that plan again. If I did catch that right. Flushing into middle and flush down the bog.
So something I think we got to look out for is in a lot of these rounds, it's been relatively light over towards B, and I wonder if MOUZ in this follow-up round are going to put a bit more attention there, right? Because we know... Ooh, Brolin, you saw him. Well, there we are. One of the tricks up GamerLegion's sleeve is they have some lovely takes of this lane area, right? They have some good util to do so, some good protocols to try and do so.
They're expecting full utility, and that's exactly what they'll get. Double molly mid, flash combo. They go swinging through. Shui does not care right now. He removes the orb like that. Disrespectful opening kills, and there's another player. The barrel might give it up. Volt gets the frag.
And Torshi is trapped back in main. The only one with util is Brolin, and he's a long way away. That collapse from GamerLegion. They move in, they isolate that bomb back in main.
They're going to run at him. No chance in that post plant. Snax will find it.
He sees shadows. He knows they're here. Primed and ready to go for the first. Can't follow it up with anything more as Brolin gets that trade. And I mean, when you see Brolin out through main, you know that this is going to be the A play. They move in swiftly. They lock in all the trades. That plant is afforded, but it's Isaac to claim the advantage for GamerLegion. Goes unpunished. And there's that Acor AWP pulling up to the scene. It's all on Yimpat. A 1v3 required. And now they know where he is. They've got him pinned in. They'll chase him down, and they get away with that one easily.
They've got to know about Volt's protocols. Here's the other side. They're going to smoke this Molotov. He gets out for free, and there's not even a kill for MOUZ as Volt swings for the frag. Roland gone again. That gives full information. Volt's even double dipping, and it's a tasty morsel. Tastes like MOUZ. 4-on-1 in an instant. And Shui spammed through the smoke.
And he does end up feeling a lot of the times like a backbone of this GamerLegion CT side. so often able to do what he does there, get a couple of kills, slow down the site play. I mean, that's exactly what you want out of your solo A player.
Monty could not break through him, right? They went for they had the same game plan, actually. They went for so many A explosions like MOUZ, and there was not one round that they killed him. The young Finn is here.
Torshi's at least heard the footsteps, so they know about this AWP over at long, but that's not to make it any easier for Yimbat to clear it.
But look at Shui using that lurk smoke. He is inside of B. Kios is patrolling, but not for long. Loses his head. Smoke in the mid cave. They know Snax is here. He's been spamming, so Molly smoke combo. Even Snax can't push that smoke. He'll try. He's found a way.
Oh, he
always finds a way. They'll hunt him down. 4-on-3, cave flank from that mid take, and Acor with nothing to do but hold. That might be a save. Nice bounce for Snax with that Molotov. They cut off the AWPer, and he tries to break. Oh, again the lurk through B.
Oh, gets out with one, does Torshi. Meanwhile, Exertion's all the way up in the red room. He's denying these rotates over to B. As GamerLegion try to scramble in. Exertion lights them up. Acor caught in his crosshairs. And now Isaac trying to make a ballsy play through that ramp smoke. I mean,
they're in for 7.
Yeah, I mean, even this in and of itself is like a little mind game here, though, right? Because MOUZ have been abusing this B lane control, and now if you try to pad out B too heavily, they're going to take real estate elsewhere. It's one kill off of the mid push for either side, but Sui is tagged down low from this lurk at the lane. Right now, GamerLegion think they've got the control, and that's when Brolin plays his hand.
It's an AWP, though. Acor might be able to grab this kill. Very nicely done. Got to move quick now, MOUZ. They know they're on the clock. Volt inside of the smoke. Volt inside of the smoke. They have no idea. And they find out the hard way. He might have just saved the day at the end of the half. Volt has no doubt been the hero of this CT side for GamerLegion. His path.
Snax is instant. Snax is immediate in through the back line. Shui's going to try fight forward, but this AWP has the pistol out. Now he dropped out from the round. Shui 1v1, and it's versus Snax for this final round on the half. Pole v pole, and out with the swing. Snax takes it home for GamerLegion, delivers a tie game as he locks Shui out of that clutch.
Let GamerLegion walk willingly into your stack. Xerxes shows his hand, and he versus his Snax, but comes out ahead.
And now this B pop looks to come through, but it's going to be lacking any cave component, and these players getting up ramp is not a guarantee. As they move into the site, they are cut down. Brolin's dual Berettas deliver, and it's left onto Acor alone in a 1v4. MOUZ clamp down on this B play, and Acor finished off, denied any hope. Tell yourself damage is the bare minimum here, and when they learn about this Galil, MOUZ, that really does come as a surprise. You've heard Glocks firing off. This one is rapidly getting out of hand. Snax' hero Galil, and a Glock kill from Isaac. That one comes from the P250.
It's got to be Brolin. It has to be all Brolin.
In that first half, Volt was lights out in these A-site holds. Now we see if Brolin can match up to it. 1 kill, 2 kills. Brolin makes it look easy on the spray. Torshi moves in with the MP9. It's only Snax left standing. 25 seconds to play with. 8 HP to his name. And the hero gun is cut down by Torshi's jumping MP9.
That's a damn nice try for GamerLegion. It's very hard to, as the pop comes in, they are up ramp already. He doesn't know it. Hits his shot, gets out behind the smoke. He's setting up util for the retake.
Big kill from Exertion through the backline. Flash to tee up the rest of these peaks. Some wanted to be the hero. Acor is trying his best to be that man right now. Just got to put a stop to Exertion. They look to play this together. His teammate along is hung out to dry. And Exertion finishes off that 1v2. This is a down to the wire second map. Any little mistake will cost you dearly. Torshi plucks them off from ramp. There is this push up through ramp, but Volt silenced after that initial double. Brolin infallible as he puts up a second despite being full flashed. This time tasked with a 1v2, and MOUZ are grouped. They're in this together. Moving through the smoke, runs out of ammo, and so they chase down that last man. They never let Acor get comfortable.
And isn't just that the most MOUZ 2v1 you've ever seen? Both sitting in the smoke, both ready to run at him the second in the first half. It's up to Snacks in cave. The poles clash again.
Oh, freebie for Shuey.
The flash is so good there from Brolin. His pawns getting moved around the map. They're climbing up. They've got the timing. They've got the bomb. Volt will find a crucial trade, but the clock is ticking. Brolin at the back of B waits for support.
Flashes to tee up Brolin, but he elects not to play with that first one. Instead, waits to go off the second. It's a little awkward as he was left blind there on that peak. Tries to go back in for it. It's a 1-for-1, but Volt is cut down from the Torchi AWP, and MOUZ can feel it now. Exertion's even peeled off back into the donut. He'll be here to lend a helping hand. Yimpat fights ahead, and the molly even burns out Volt. They will lose Shuey out through the cave, but that second piece of Brolin is there to lock it in.
Shuey must love using this piece because he is just with him through thick and thin.
Oh, this is such a gut punch of a round. If you're GamerLegion, it was all riding on this force buy. You at least needed a bomb plant. You at least needed the cash injection. None of that has been afforded to them. With the bomb out in the open and a man tucked in this corner, A-Core dead, brushed aside, and GamerLegion have to come to terms with it. They are pretty broke.
Unbattered. Undeterred. Oh dear, even spam through smoke. It's getting better for MOUZ. Round by round, Snacks catches a kill, but this is it. It's starting to drip away. A missed orb shot, and inconsequentially, as A-Core in the blink of an eye is left alone against every single player. And MOUZ came into play this season, there is no doubt about it.
Yeah, just elation for the MOUZ squad, and you can feel all that tension building up. They just have this one guy left to finish. A-Core spamming smokes, praying, hoping, but he is surrounded. He is boxed in, and with that, Shuey moves mountains. A monolithic final push to best Polish legend Snacks and his squad.